Okay. Hello, welcome back. I don't know why you're here, and God knows I don't know why I'm here, beyond the fact that a long time ago, two people had a very irresponsible night, and I am paying for it for the rest of my life, as we all know. So, what do we have? Well, these are some we've actually seen before, but we've done a little revamps and we come up with some new, so let's have a little fun. We have, of course, our darling little crab princess, 3 versions, as well as the Onmyoji equivalent to Squirrel Girl. And if you don't know who Squirrel Girl is, just go Google, okay? She's a Marvel comic character, okay? If that helps. So we've got some different options here, so we're just gonna have a little fun. And we're gonna start out first here with, of course, the spring crab. And can I just say, Kanihime has some adorable skins. Like, look at these. These are so cute. I also want to go on record and say that everyone involved in the modeling and coming up with the new skins and everything, you guys are doing some A+ work, because a lot of these are like freaking gorgeous. Like, you guys are bringing not just bringing the A game, you're bringing the S tier game with this. This is good. We like. Now, moving on, back to where I was before I went on that lovely little tangent. The spring crab, who, of course, has a shadow build with some Odokuro here for some backup. She is a grade 5 and fully skilled up, as we can see here. So, fun time. And of course, we love extra crit and crit damage. Basically, we just like her just being able to hit things and hit them hardcore. So, that's what we have. Shadow for its crit boosting effect, as well as this beautiful increased damage. And Odokuro, because Odokuro is amazing. Sorry about that. Allergies. Anyway. So we have here, of course, Shadow. Lovely little attack soul. Nice little jack of all trades soul. This beautiful crit damage booster. Since we've got Shadow here bringing some crit, we've got a lot of crit. Why not add in some beautiful, beautiful crit damage? I mean, look at this. Look at this. And of course we have here this beautiful Shadow over here that's mostly just boosting some extra health, because we do want her staying on the field a while. Beautiful defensive soul, and of course Odokuro here for its big stat of crit boost and these beautiful attacks and defense. And of course this one as well for some extra attack, speed, crit damage, and crit. Beautiful. Lovely. We adore it. She doesn't need an effect unless you're putting a soul that does effect boosting on her. It doesn't affect on her, so no need to worry that. You can just go to town with building, attack, crit damage. A little speed helps. I mean, you do want to be able to hit your opponents quickly. Am I right? Yes. So, overall, I mean, she's a nice little DPS, give or take. She gets to do a little damage. And of course over here we have the Summer Crab, who, anyone who knows me knows I love Soul Taker because of that whole beautiful thing of where you can get an extra turn. And the best thing is, this isn't just if you use a skill. I mean, like a normal skill. This isn't just using that one single first attack that uses no orbs. This can also trigger, as I've seen multiple times with like my Orochi. You use this, you can use some beautiful, beautiful double on your orb damage. Sure, you're going to burn through orbs, but that's why you bring a battery to the party. In this case, Soul Taker, fantastic if you can get some multiple hits, and if anything, this also has an added effect. Because, as we see here, when she does this thing with inflicting daze on herself for one turn with her conch blow, which I know most of you get annoyed, if Soul Taker's ability triggers, letting her have that extra turn, that'll immediately knock daze out, and you'll be ready to go next chance you get. If anything, it's a beautiful little counter for that temporary dazing for her. A little evil, maybe, but we have to work with what we got now, right? Yes? Now, as before, we have some crit boosting coming from the form of Samson, which is here because I had these beautiful attack boosters, and I also really like the crit thing, and it made for a lot of fun. Now, as you can see, we do have some effect resistance. I do try to keep some of that on there because I love preaching about using effects, but we also know it gets annoying when you start getting hit with them, especially if it's confused, because there are so many Shiki Wiki to confuse, and I know I'm always on this soapbox, but Onikiri, we are always looking at you, boy. He may as well be the team killer, which works with canon, but still. And of course, we boosted her attack as high as possible. Soul Taker doing some beautiful work here, yes. Now we're gonna skip all the way down here to the end, where we have our, as you can see, we've got some other new plans up in the mix. We have the beautiful little fall crab here, and technically this is not a fall skin, but whatever. Moving on. And this one was made more for funsies, because I had these beautiful conch blower laying around, and I was thinking, how would this work on Kanihime? Just out of curiosity and for shits and giggles. So, I'd like to say, nice. It does work very nice. So of course, as you can see, she's unevolved. She is grade 4. So she is fresh. So this gives a nice little bonus of, if you get a fresh Shiki, what are they capable of? So far, I mean, these aren't bad stats for a starter. And of course, to try and give her a little more defense is, of course, we have Fortune Cat here, because these also had some beautiful attack boosting, because we want her being able to do some damage to start out with, but you're going to have to work to keep her a little healthy. So what we have here is these beautiful conch blowers, again for attack boosting. This is the Fortune Cat for attack and defense, and mostly because I really wanted to play with this ability. So, fun times ahead for this, yes. Overall, it's not a bad combination. It can be a little finicky, but finicky works with us. Now, moving on to our other one here, let's see. Criminy, where's your existence, my sweet little thing? There you. We, of course, have Komatsu. And Komatsu is actually here today, both versions, because she is bringing our orbs. Because the builds for her I've set up for her do make it so she's doing some double duty, not only with some crowd control with her morphing abilities, but she is bringing orbs to the party. So we'll start over here with the little strawberry skin here, which is adorable. She's hooked up with Fortune Cat, fully skilled up, and I think we all can safely say, yes, this is kind of a butt to get. But she has this beautiful little effects as well for provocation and being able to morph, which we love taking advantage of. She is crowd control. So the focus on her is, of course, building her defense, but also building her effect hit as high as we can take it, which was the focus, of course. So, of course, we have here, she can do a little damage because she has to attack to use her morphing abilities. So why not do a little damage while you do that? So of course have almost all of the fortune cats have some kind of an effect booster attached to them. Pretty much all the fortune cat has an effect hit, attack, boostment. We're trying to also boost her resistance because we don't want our crowd control getting knocked stupid. We have fortune cat bringing some attacks and defense because that is our focal point. But of course, to give her some extra HP, because again, to keep her alive, we have Tree Spirit here for its HP boost, and because this beautiful little defense and crit damage booster, and this other gorgeous effect hit, double hit of effect hit boost with some speed. We do want her being able to move a little quickly and to use her abilities as fast as we can. Could it stand to maybe switch out with some extra speed booster? Yes. However, here we go. Now, of course, we all know Fortune Cat's ability is that you have a 50% chance of gaining 2 orbs at the start of turn. Yes. All the yes. It works. Now, of course, we move down here. Sweeping, and we go to the her beautiful little special skin, which is honestly wintry themed in my opinion. This is a fresh Komatsu, very fresh. She's grade 4, unevolved, sitting at 3, and as you can see here, she can't do this. Her timid ability is not leveled up because she is not evolved. That's what happened. But to help her bring orbs to the party, she's of course hooked up with Azure Basin, which as we all know grants you 3 orbs at the start of battle. This also includes an effect hit boost, which is what we want, like I said. Effect hit. Now, she has a lot more speed because she is going to try to hit that morph on the first turn, which again, that's one of the things you want. Because, again, crowd control moving quickly, that first turn can sometimes decide the fate of an entire match. So she has this beautiful speed booster, plenty of defense booster here. This Azure Basin is mostly has a little defense, but also has some beautiful attack. And of course, we have this one with HP and defense out the wazoo, and then of course for additional HP boosting, Boroton, I'm probably horribly mispronouncing as usual, which includes this effect hit booster, as I said, and of course this other attack booster. Her morphing abilities are her bread and butter. Please take advantage of this. And we all know that her ability to hide behind somebody is a pain in the butt, but we love it too. So overall, that's what we got. We got 2 here doing double duty as crowd control and orb bringing, and we got our crabs ready to be the attackers. So now we're gonna, if you're stuck around this long, thank you. If you want to head out, no problem, no harm, no shame, no foul. Just, you know, do the holy trifecta of YouTube down below with the like, comment, subscribe. And now we're gonna hit the level 40 Hahakagami zone, which we are in, for a battle to watch these little girls go, and then we will hit the level 40 Kappa zone and watch that destruction show. So if you want to stick around, please do, because we're heading out now. And go. Seimei, we don't need your abilities, sweetie. Oh, yes! Right, come on. Oh, yes. And of course, like I said, it's only a 20% chance that Soul Taker will trigger. But we're fine with this. There we go. See what I mean? Yes. My god, that was so adorable. Keep hitting. Yay. And the game froze for a hot minute, but we're good. Alright, so that was that. You got to see what I'm talking about when it comes to Soul Taker. To knock days out, even if it's just one time. But yes, So we're gonna hit the level 40 Kappa zone. My mistake. We just took out the brooms, and I'll see you in a hot minute. Okay? Okay. Yes, we are. I've just realized my voice probably sounds a little screwed, and I'm sorry. I am also getting over a cold recently, so you know. Moving on. So we're back here in the Kappa zone with our 3 Kanihime, our 2 Komatsu, and let's just have a little fun. Go, girls. Now, the effect here isn't hitting as much as I like, which is a little sad, but it is hitting. It's just, it's a little iffy. But, yes. Okay, there we go. We're hitting some multiples now. Just takes a little while to warm up. Look at our little girl. That was adorable. Yes. Alright. So as you get to see. Soul Taker, nice. Everything. That was fun. So, you stuck around this long, thank you. I'm gonna head out, but if you, on your way out the door, you can do the holy trifecta of YouTube down below, the like, comment, subscribe. Leave some suggestions. I actually got some really good suggestions for some things that are coming up. So, we'll see those eventually. Have a good night.